If you or a loved one are in need of information, resources, or support to assist as you navigate a brain tumor diagnosis, please be sure to visit our website. And if you find that you need additional assistance, know that we have an on-staff patient navigator to help. You can reach her by emailing patientnavigator@braintumor.org.
And what a wonderful reason to participate in the Race for Hope. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for standing with us and helping us to raise money to defeat this disease. We need to keep telling our story. We need to keep getting louder and louder.
Many of you have been with us from the beginning.
Having survived brain cancer and gone through all that I have helps me understand how people who have to get treatment year after year feel and what they have to do every day just to take another breath. Cancer wasn't fun, but it helped me realize that I was the same as those other kids who had worse cases than mine. We all had the same dream, to feel and get better and to be able to do the things that we enjoy most. I am getting to do those things now, and I am so grateful.
Good luck to everyone today. Don't take these moments for granted.
My son Dove told me, he said, don't get mad, get even. And I think that's what we're doing. We're out here working hard to support the National Brain Tumor Society to see that this is a chronic disease we can live with and not to die from. We stand united to fight this thing together. Let the memories of all those we have loved and lost be our inspiration. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember.
We're so excited that everybody came out, and we thank you.
Good morning and welcome to the 15th Annual Race for Hope Philadelphia. My name is Sandy Kramer and I am the volunteer chair for the Race for Hope Philly Planning Committee and team captain of Remarkable Strides. On behalf of the entire committee, I would like to thank you for your past and present support of this event. Let's hear from some of those volunteer leaders now.
Hi, Race for Hope community.
We miss seeing your faces, feeling your energy.
Sharing love and support today.
We are grateful for the ability to gather together safely,
To celebrate our survivors
honor those no longer with us,
and raise critical funds for the needs of the brain tumor community.
Thank you to our amazing sponsors,
team captains,
caregivers,
friends and family,
and thank you to our entire community that makes this day possible.
We're always looking for new dedicated volunteers to join the planning committee.
So email racepainfo@braintumors.org if you'd like to get involved in a greater capacity.
Have a safe and memorable 2020 virtual Race for Hope.
Yay! When we first learned that the Race for Hope would need to transition to a virtual platform, we weren't sure what to expect in terms of participation and support. Without fail, this amazing community showed up, and for that we thank you. Your commitment has raised nearly $11 million for the MBTS mission over the last 15 years. Don't stop now. Please remember your fundraising efforts do not need to stop today. Every dollar moves the needle forward for progress. Together we can conquer and cure brain tumors once and for all. As you engage with this program this morning, please share your names and the stories in the comments section. If you plan to stay for the Remembrance ceremony, please take note it will take place following the 2020 virtual mission mile near the 11 o'clock hour. Again, thank you for joining us this morning. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you all to the National Brain Tumor Society's CEO, David Ahrens.
Thank you, Sandy, and to the entire Remarkable Strides team. You've raised more than $721,000 since 2010 through your dedication, creativity, and heart. And thank you to the entire Race for Hope PA Volunteer Committee. The event would not be where it is today without you. And especially this year, in the face of this pandemic, in the face of all that we've faced as a country, the challenge to help the brain tumor patients and keep advancing research, you have shown phenomenal support and helped MBTS indeed rise to that challenge. Just think, 15 years ago, a small group of volunteers met in a living room with one goal, to find a cure to brain tumors. The Mannions, the Bischoffs, the Weghorst, the Armentani family, and the Wisnia families and more, thank you. Some of these founders are still involved today, and you inspire us. From that group in the living room to the Race for Hope PA community today, your efforts and support for National Brain Tumor Society have been the catalyst for so much progress that continues in pursuit of defeating all brain tumors. This past decade, we've learned more about brain tumors than in any previous decade. In the last 10 years, thanks to research and advocacy efforts supported by National Brain Tumor Society, we've been able to do some very important things. We found clear, rational new treatment strategies that have emerged for researchers and biopharmaceutical companies to follow based on an increased understanding of how brain tumors function, grow, and evade treatments. And now we can attack them. We've learned how to increase the likelihood of success in using treatments that harness the body's own immune system, called immunotherapy, as many of you know. Now we know how to deploy that. We've developed clear research strategies to exploit in both low-grade and high-grade brain tumors. We know more about how to help astrocytoma patients and others. And we now have a new clinical trial launched, the most innovative in brain tumor history, called GBM Agile, that is now open, and it has 28 hospitals screening patients. And more has been done to increase and improve brain tumor survivorship for children through the federal government, thanks to our advocacy and the passage of the Childhood Cancer STAR Act. Now, next year we can open new clinical trials if we have enough support, and we're poised this year to start a couple more. But right here in the Philadelphia area, there's some of the most amazing research going on. For example, a company called Oncoceutics is working on a new treatment that has the potential to help children with the worst pediatric brain tumors and adults with glioblastoma, and NBTS is proud to be funding them. Innovative surgery and immunotherapy approaches are being studied and evaluated at Penn Medical, led by Drs. Brem, Bagley, O'Rourke, and more, and their lab teams, and they're providing real hope, real opportunities. A company right here in the Philadelphia area called IMVAX, led by Dr. Andrews at Jefferson, is testing a truly innovative technology and a strategy to attack glioblastoma. This excellence in research is going to lead to new and better treatments, as well as diagnostics and surgical techniques that will help patients of all tumor types, whether you're a glioblastoma patient, astrocytoma, oligodendroglioma, ependymoma, and all kinds of primary brain tumors, and even metastatic brain cancer. Thanks to you, thanks to your dollars, your advocacy, your partnership, National Brain Tumor Society is able to defeat brain tumors through research, connect the brain tumor community as we are here today, and support patients and families through personalized navigation during this pandemic. This is the kind of stuff we need to do. And you've enabled us to create the change to ultimately get to better treatments and ultimately get to better healthcare and a cure for the whole brain tumor community. Now, we take partnership at NBTS very seriously. And at this time, it is my great pleasure to welcome and introduce the incredible medical team at Penn Medicine. Once again, Penn has joined the Race for Hope PA as our 2020 legacy sponsor. Their commitment to advancing treatment options for brain tumor patients is unwavering. Included in our presentation this morning, Penn will be presenting their annual Legacy Award. Congratulations in advance to the incredible members of our brain tumor community who will be honored. Now, without much further ado, join me in welcoming and thanking our friends at Penn Medicine.
Thank you, David. And Penn is thrilled to be returning as a legacy sponsor for the Race for Hope. This race is so meaningful for us at Penn and has been throughout the years. An opportunity to connect with patients and their families. It's just an amazing experience, and I hope we can do it again live next year. The title of the race is for hope. Hope comes from inspiration, and we get inspired really by our patients the most. Incredibly honored for the trust that they place in us to take care of them through a challenging illness. The other source of inspiration is the work environment at Penn, in the Penn Brain Tumor Center, and the opportunity to work on new therapies. I'm incredibly excited for what's coming down the road in this disease, and I really do think it's going to make a meaningful impact and change the course of this disease. I think we're on to something with immunotherapy, and I think we'll eventually be able to cure this problem. So I hope everyone enjoys the day and look forward to meeting everyone again next year. Have a great day.
There are approximately 28,000 new primary brain cancers in the United States every year. The majority are very aggressive.
People go from highly functional to being altered. That's part of the tragedy of brain tumors.
I've been a neurosurgeon for over 30 years, and through the work that I've seen here at Penn, it's the first time I've actually gotten some hope about making a big difference in malignant brain tumors.
What's unique about the Penn Brain Tumor Center is an emphasis on innovation. There's not an acceptance of reality as it is. The intention is to do it better.
When we discuss a patient, we talk about the best standard option and then the best experimental option. The real cutting edge breakthroughs are going to be coming through immunotherapy, which is engineering patients' T cells to be able to attack tumor cells. That's where we're a world leader, which really puts us in a position where we can treat people at Penn with a different therapy than anyone in the region.
We have all modalities of treatment for our patients. We have the standard linear accelerators. We have the proton beam therapy.
Weight craniotomies, brain mapping.
We have a CyberKnife treatment for specific types of tumors. We have the Gamma Knife, which focuses very high doses of radiation at very small volumes.
And we have Tumor Glow, developed at Penn by Sunil Singhal and John Lee.
Okay, go ahead, laser on.
We use tumor dyes to label tumors. So that injection of those dyes and using special microscopes and cameras enables us to see the tumor much more precisely.
Okay, that looks a lot better.
The Penn Brain Tumor Center brings together a number of experts, oncologists, neurosurgeons, radiation oncologists, neuropathologists, nurse navigators, all in order to work collaboratively in the care of patients. This is such an important time to be in this space.
This is the real inflection point for our ability to make an impact.
We really are not only offering hope, but extending survivorship. Getting to a cure is going to be difficult, no two ways around it. However, in the 32 years I've been a neurosurgeon, this is the first time I've thought, yes, we can actually beat brain cancer.
Hi, everyone. As part of our legacy sponsorship, it is tradition that we present a legacy award to brain tumor community members who exemplify Penn values. We are so excited to announce this year's award recipients are Todd Perry and the Capiston family in honor of their daughter, Lexi Capiston. Here to present their awards are Dr. Stephen Bagley and Dr. Stephen Brem. Take it away, Dr. Bagley.
It's my honor to present the Legacy Award to the Capiston family in the honor of their daughter, Lexi. Lexi was my patient with glioblastoma and unfortunately lost her battle to the disease earlier this year. Lexi was quite honestly one of the most remarkable young women I've ever known. She, despite this diagnosis at a very young age, did not let it stop her one bit. She graduated nursing school, got married, and every time I saw her, her spirit was just always so positive. She was always, thinking about all the parts of her life she loved instead of always thinking about the tumor. When I think of the best way to fight this disease, it's with that kind of spirit, and I think that Lexi embodied that. So again, it's my absolute honor to present this award on her behalf and to her family, and I wish them all the best as they continue to remember their daughter Lexi.
Thank you, Dr. Bagley, for that beautiful tribute to Lexi, who will be missed by many. Next up is Dr. Brem to speak about Todd Perry.
Thank you. I want to thank the National Brain Tumor Society for giving its 2020 Legacy Award to Todd Perry. Of all the patients that we see, all have great courage, but Todd has shown amazing perseverance and grit as he was diagnosed with a brain tumor that turned out to have malignant cells, and he went through the entire gamut of therapy from the Penn Brain Tumor Center, radiation, wonderful care from our medical oncology team, and all that science and technology can bring to bear to control his tumor. And through it all, he's had one person who's been at his side, his wonderful wife, Mia, and that is probably the most important person on the team. Not only the surgeon and all the others, but that caregiver, the families. And so we want to thank Todd and how he exemplifies all the patients and the families that are walking this journey. And we look forward to the day that we can bring not only great innovations in surgery and radiation oncology, but put in all the pieces of the puzzle together and really extend the survivorship and the quality of that survivorship that Todd has shown. In a city with many heroes, many sport heroes, the greatest hero is someone like Todd, who's fighting an incredible foe. And he's doing it so well with such dignity and such character. And so I'm so proud that he's getting the Legacy Award from the National Brain Tumor Society. Thank you, Todd, and thanks for all that you have shown. It's amazing courage. Thank you.
We would like to thank the Legacy Foundation and the National Brain Tumor Society for presenting this Legacy Award, the 2020 Legacy Award, to my husband and my best friend, Todd L. Perry. We would also like to thank
each and every person that's been here with us.
the special team of doctors and nurses, Dr. Brem,
Dr. Lustig,
Dr. Desai, and all of the amazing nurses in the infusion center at Penn Medicine. We thank you all for being with us on this journey. It has truly been a journey we will never forget, and glad to be a part of, and in hopes that we will be able to help someone else that may be faced with a malignant brain tumor. So again, from our family to you and the Legacy Foundation, we would like to say thank you.
Good morning and welcome to the 2020 Race for Hope Philadelphia. A huge thank you to Penn Medicine again as our 2020 Legacy sponsor, and thank you for all that you do for the brain tumor community. Congratulations to both the Cavison family and Todd Perry for being selected as our 2020 Legacy Award recipients. We've heard from Todd. We're going to hear from the Cavison family shortly as they share their team's story and pay tribute to Lexi's memory. I also want to thank all of our 2020 event sponsors that have come out to support again this year. Some of them have been here for years, and they are names that you recognize and know very well. Thank you to Legacy sponsor Penn Medicine again, Body and Soul Fitness, Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, Linmar Builders, Cooper Neurological Institute, The Hat Man, Market Speed Logistics, Genentech, and Novacure. Thank you again to our corporate sponsors, and thank you to all of our team captains, participants, and donors that make today possible. At this time, I want to go over a few logistics items before we move on to the next portion of our program. For those of you who are registered for the race this morning, you will indeed still be getting a t-shirt. Those t-shirts will be mailed in the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for them to arrive. Additionally, if you qualify for fundraising incentives, keep an eye out for an email to hit your inbox Monday or Tuesday with the information on how to redeem those. If you're tuning in this morning as a donor, or perhaps you're brand new to the brain tumor community and you would like to register for this morning's race, you can still do so online at www.raceforhopepa.org. And again, all registered participants will receive t-shirts in the mail in the coming weeks. I want to take a second and think about this morning. I have been overseeing the Race for Hope for 7 years for the National Brain Tumor Society, and every year I look forward to today, and honestly, this year is absolutely no different. Sure, I wish there were thousands of you standing around me and making this day come together and bringing this community together, but I know that you are commemorating the Race for Hope in the way that is special to you and your loved ones, from the safety of your homes and your personal communities. As you go out today to walk, to ride, to barbecue, however you plan on celebrating the Race for Hope, please be sure to share your stories with us. Send us videos, send us photos, use the hashtag race4HopePhilly, or tag us on Facebook at Race for Hope PA. We love hearing from you. We love sharing your stories. We want to get to know you. You are our community, and you are the faces of this event. In fact, why don't we take a few minutes and hear from some of our teams?
Hi, I'm Carol Caviston, Lexi's mom.
And I'm Josh Ashmar, Lexi's husband. While we were in nursing school, Lexi was diagnosed with GBM and had her first resection in December of 2017. After 3 more resections, 2 courses of proton therapy, chemo, and many other treatment options that you are all familiar with. She graduated with cum laude in May of 2020. Another reoccurrence led to her fifth and final resection on June 1st, after which extensive tumor growth was noted. She returned home to hospice. We got married June 20th, and she peacefully passed away on July 14th.
Throughout Lexi's journey, she never gave up, serving as the survivor speaker at last year's Race for Hope. Lexi was strong, funny, and determined, and frequently amused herself at the expense of her doctors and other team members. Her will to beat GBM was amazing.
We would like to thank the entire Penn Medicine team for the Legacy Award in Lexi's honor, and Drs. Bagley, Lustig, and O'Rourke for their never-ending commitment to their patients and to research for a cure for brain cancer.
We, as a strong and determined unit, bound together by her love and strength, will never give up hope for a cure and will continue to fundraise for the National Brain Tumor Society as long as we are physically able.
We fight so that someday brain cancer will have a cure.
We fight for Lexi.
I am April Kutwicki. I am the team captain of Mike's Monsters in honor of my husband, Mike. Mike and I have been married for 14 years and have 3 beautiful children together. Mike was diagnosed on September 4th, 2019 with a brain tumor. He received his surgery on September 10th and was later diagnosed with an astrocytoma. Mike's inspiring spirit, together with the help and care of his doctors at Penn Medicine, have made him consistently exceed all expectations. We choose to support the Race for Hope and the National Brain Tumor Society to help fund research to find a cure for brain tumors and give hope to futures like ours.
Hi, I'm Mark Kramer.
And I'm Sandy Kramer, and we are Team Remarkable Strides. This year will be our 13th year with the race. We walk in memory of our son, Mark, who lost his 8.5-year battle in 2014. Mark's mission in life became our mission.
Mark loved race day. It gave him an opportunity to meet others fighting the same battle. He friended many and lent support when needed. Mark also was a member of the race committee during his battle. Remarkable Strides community is an amazing group of family and friends that join in our events each year, whether it's annual beef and beer and basket auction or our dinners for hope. Our fundraisers bring out our team members.
We are proud to be part of the virtual event this year and look forward to the pictures our team members will be sharing as well as other teams' pictures. Mark never gave up hope for a cure, so we will never give up hope for a cure.
Hi, my name's Christine.
And I'm Megan, and we're a part of Team Always for Kate, and this is year number 7 of us participating in this walk. We do this to honor our good friend Katie Bednarek, who passed away in 2015 at 19 years old.
Katie fought for 18 months, and during this time, she was able to be crowned prom queen. She walked at graduation, and she did it all while having a smile on her face, which shows just the type of fighter that she was.
Katie was somebody who was funny, sarcastic, extremely sassy, and had the ability to light up any room that she walked into.
So one of the things that she had asked was that we all never stop giving up hope and fighting for a cure and fundraising for that. So that's why our team does this every single year.
And even after 7 years of us participating in this walk, we are all still amazed at the amount of people who continue to show up and honor her memory and do this walk with us.
So that just shows the type of person that Katie was and the impact that she had on so many people. We love and miss you.
We love you for always.
Hi, everybody. I'm Larry, team captain for Team Bold Bubby, and this is Bold Bubby right here. This is the 3rd year for Team Bold Bubby's participation in the Race for Hope Philly. We gather in memory of those we have lost and in the hope of living with brain tumors. We're virtual this year due to the pandemic, but we will be back stronger than ever before next year. And thanks to you guys, our team, drum roll please, Fred. Wow. Thanks to you guys, we have raised $70,000 over the past 3 years since Lynn's diagnosis in December 2017. So everybody unmute and let's hear it for the team. So crazy. Right. Thank you all. for coming, and I will see you guys next year. So everybody unmute and be crazy for 2 more seconds. All right, thank you guys.
We love you all.
Okay, Freddie.
Learned about the Race for Hope after my husband's brain tumor diagnosis. Together, we created Team Love of Lenro. John was into abbreviations, so LOL and its double meaning is appropriate, and his love of the Grateful Dead inspired the t-shirt design. John fought every day to beat cancer. He never gave up through radiation or chemotherapy. He began each morning by saying F cancer, only he didn't censor himself. John was always smiling. He loved life. John didn't live to participate in last year's Race for Hope, but he would have been humbled by the team spirit in his honor. Last year, Team LOL raised an impressive $17,000. These funds are used by the National Brain Tumor Society to find effective treatments, provide support services for patients and caregivers, and ideally lead to a cure from brain tumors. Team LOL welcomes you, and the brain tumor community thanks you for your support.
Hi, I'm Trish.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Gabriel.
And we are Team Gabe. We walk in memory of my husband, Gabe.
My dad passed away from a GBM in 2013 after an 18-month battle. He was able to attend the first event with us at the Race for Hope and was cheering everyone on at the finish line. We were amazed by the thousands of people gathering together and grateful for all of our family and friends that supported us that day. Unfortunately, that was the only event he attended, but we have participated every year since. Today, we are walking with you all in spirit, and we will continue to fight until there is a cure.
Go Team Gabe!
Jess was diagnosed with an anaplastic astrocytoma after a seizure in June of 2018. She's an 8th grade math teacher and a varsity volleyball coach for her local high school. As soon as we knew Jess had a brain tumor, her family started Team Jess, long before we knew anything about the Race for Hope. Family, friends, and many volleyball teams in the Lehigh Valley supported Jess and her family with fundraisers each year, including selling Team Jess bracelets. Jess has had 3 craniotomies and 2 rounds of radiation with many treatments over the last couple years. Jess's mom, Jean, decided to run in this year's Race for Hope to support brain tumor research. When it went virtual, we decided to do a local event to honor our Jess. About 50 people joined our event, and Jess's stepdad, Eric, and his friends rode a 50K bike ride that day in honor of Team Jess. Those that couldn't make it did their own events from afar. Jess is loved by so many, and it is not surprising that Team Jess has raised over $8,600 as of October 1st. Thank you to the National Brain Tumor Society for their continued support for brain tumor research. We are hoping for a cure someday.
Good morning, everyone. I am Karen Armentani, 15-year survivor and member of the Volunteer Race for Hope Philly Planning Committee. I welcome you all to Race Day 2020 virtually from my backyard. I've been actively involved with this event since its first year in Philly 15 years ago. I hope that you all enjoyed the videos of some of the amazing teams who are registered this year. Please stay with us until the end of the program and join us as we walk down our 2020 Mission Mile. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page for the link to the 2020 Honor and Celebrate Tribute video. Each of you are the faces behind our event, and we are so grateful to every single one of you. You know, each year I take the stage in front of thousands of you, and I am never nervous because I look out over the crowd and I am inspired by every one of you. Those who I have come to know and share the loss of your loved one, or those of you who are still bravely battling this disease along with me. I see so many familiar faces each year, faces of sadness, love, inspiration, determination, and hope. Yet, I find myself this year addressing only a lonely camera, and I am nervous. I've really missed being with you all. This is normally a very emotional day for me. a day that I look forward to and plan for all year. Things are different this year, but our goal is the same, to raise money for research so we can beat this disease once and for all. Over the past 15 years, I have met so many committed people. I want to thank every one of you for standing with us and helping to raise money to defeat primary brain tumors. I want to thank all the volunteers on this committee who work tirelessly behind the scenes. They are like my second family. Thank you to MBTS, especially Philly's own Ashley Brennan and Teresa Milanese, because without MBTS, all our dedicated volunteers, our faithful participants, survivors, angel families, and friends, this day would not be possible. It's an honor to work side by side with all of you. Thank you. Because there are so few of us survivors compared to other diseases, we all need to keep getting louder. There are still so many who don't know about or understand our journey. So please keep telling your story and keep getting louder until everyone hears us. One way to do this is to become an advocate. Visit the MBTS website at braintumor.org to learn more about getting involved with advocacy, or text brain tumor to 52886 to sign up. Also, consider participating in our annual Head to the Hill event to tell all of our elected officials that our disease is important. Keep telling your story, keep getting louder, and please continue to raise awareness because every voice counts. Far too many of us have lost loved ones to this terrible disease, and we like to remember them in a special way, especially today. We all carry our loved ones in our hearts, especially today, and we know that their spirits are with us. I hope you can feel their presence. I know that they are smiling down on us. Now it is my highest honor to lead you all in a moment of silence. I would normally ask everyone to gather close, hold hands, and bow your heads, but this year we can't do that. So if you could just close your eyes and envision the thousands of us standing together on the Marine Parade grounds at the Navy Yard and remember all of our loved ones who have succumbed to this battle with a brain tumor. They are our angels. Right after the moment of silence, I normally lead all of you in a shout out, shouting out the name of our angels, the loved ones who are gone. So please, when you're out doing your own thing today, shout out their names, shout it loud, and shout it clear. They will never, ever be forgotten. And now for our survivor tribute. Normally, I would call all of our survivors to the stage for our annual group photo, but because we can't do that this year, the planning committee came up with an idea to acknowledge our survivors in a different but very special way. We asked each of our survivors to record a short video introducing themselves. So here are our brave survivors.
My name is Chris Lewarski. I'm a 2-year survivor of glioblastoma. My team name is Sergeant Soldiers. I fight for my family, friends, the Brain Tumor Society. We got this. Let's find a cure.
My name is Lynn Oxenberg. My team is Team Bald Bubby. I'm a 2.5-year survivor of a glioblastoma. I wake up every morning thankful for another day.
My name is Mike Kotlicki. I'm a survivor of an astrocytoma tumor. My team name is Mike's Monsters. We support the National Brain Tumor Society so we can fight today and win tomorrow. My survivorship means a future of new memories and time with family.
Hi, my name is Denise Duzak. I had my operation this year on January 24th, 2020. My team is called Moving Forward. Why is it moving forward? Because you need to move past all the junk that you have now into a wonderful future for tomorrow filled with hope. And that is what my team is about, hope.
Hi, I'm Deborah Harris, and I'm a 3-year survivor of glioblastoma. I'm part of the Penn Pioneers Race for Hope team, and I am virtually optimistic for a bright future.
Hi, my name is Erin Gallagher. I'm a 3-year survivor and a warrior of grade 3 anaplastic astrocytoma. My team name is No One Fights Alone. Every day I wake up and I'm so thankful for my life.
Hi,
I'm Cass Weghorst, survivor of a craniopharyngioma and a team member with Jefferson. With your help and with the National Brain Tumor Society leading the way, I know we can find a cure for brain tumors soon. Please give, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Beth Finn, and I'm a 17-year survivor of a chordoma tumor pushing on my brainstem. When I was first diagnosed, the National Brain Tumor Society was an incredible resource for my family and me. That's one of the reasons why I joined the planning committee, and why I'm so proud that Team Fitspiration has raised more than $15,000 for the Race for Hope over the years to support our mission.
My name is Jess, and I'm a brain cancer survivor. In July 2018, I was diagnosed with an anaplastic astrocytoma that's developed into a GBM. Currently, I'm getting treatment at UPenn. I'm a middle school math teacher and a volleyball coach at my school. My families and I will be walking, running, and biking.
Hi, my name is Amanda Shade. I am a brain tumor survivor. I had a ganglioglioma in the hippocampus section of my brain. My team is the A-team, and I think being a survivor to me means being part of a community of support and understanding.
Hi, my name is Valerie. My first time running for Race for Hope was in 2016 for Team Sean Strong. 2 months later, I was diagnosed with a meningioma. In February 2017, I had a craniotomy with an orbital reconstruction. Last year, I joined the planning committee for Race for Hope and haven't stopped running for this great cause.
I am Lindsay Leeper from the Norristown, Pennsylvania area. I'm affiliated with the Penn Neurosurgery Pioneers, and in June I celebrated my 13th year of being a grade 4 glioblastoma survivor. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. Never lose hope.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy Bachman, and I am a survivor of a grade 2 mixed glioma, which was located in my anterior region of my right temporal lobe. And my team name for the National Brain Tumor Society Race for Hope Philadelphia is called Ginger Snaps. And I would love for you to join our team and to join the National Brain Tumor Society Race for Hope Philadelphia as we raise funds for research for survivors.
Hi, I'm Owen Dodd. I had a right thalamic brain tumor, and I am part of Team Dodd. And the reason why I support MBTS is because it's a great community where we can help each other out and get through the tough times together. Everyone stay safe and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Holtapple, 6-year survivor of atypical meningioma.
Hi, my name is Sean Santrico, survivor of appendymoma. What survivorship means to me is strength, courage, and perseverance. The entire brain tumor community is very powerful. Go Team Sean Strong.
Curtis, I'm a 14-year survivor of a GBM and a member of Penn Neurosurgery Pioneers. I am living proof that you can beat the odds against this deadly disease. I support the National Brain Tumor Society because they're on the front lines on this fight against brain cancer and providing hope for so many.
For the opportunity to engage with other survivors or caregivers in our brain tumor community, please join us for a brain tumor support conversation. Our next meeting is Sunday, October 18th at 7 p.m.
And now, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Kirk Tanner, Chief Scientific Officer at the National Brain Tumor Society, who is joining us to share advancements in brain tumor research and specifically some exciting progress here in our very own community.
Hey, thanks, Karen, and thanks for leading a really inspirational survivor tribute. All of our patients are inspirations to us at MBTS, our reason for being, and really all about our mission. I'd also like to give a big thank you to the entire Philadelphia brain tumor community for your really outstanding support. I can't emphasize enough how important your contributions have been and continue to be, and are even more and so important in these times. So I'd like to briefly share with you why this is such an exciting and transformational time in brain tumor research and drug development. As we really begin to translate the groundbreaking research in molecular genetics and understanding the complex biology in brain tumors, and how we're going to really now advance these to new medicines and drugs for brain tumor patients. I think NBTS's flagship programs in Defeat GBM and Defeat Pediatric Brain Tumors really provided the foundation for our new funding platform called Defeat Brain Tumors. And here we're really trying to advance the best therapeutic modalities towards patients and testing them as efficiently as possible. And there are really 4 therapeutic modalities or therapeutic classes and types of drugs that we're really focusing on. One of those is immunotherapies or immuno-oncology. And this is all about igniting a patient's own immune system to attack and kill the tumor. And what we're finding is that combinations and timing is really important. And as David Aarons mentioned, there's lots of work going on right here in the Philadelphia area on this, including Invax with their personalized vaccine for glioblastoma. Another area that we're really excited about is DNA damage repair inhibitors. And here there is a stable of drugs that need to be married to the best targets and the best DNA damaging agents and really efficiently move these to new patients. Another area is tumor metabolism and metabolic codependencies. And this is all about finding the Achilles heel of the tumor that can then be exploited and drugged and tested in patients. And then finally, there's precision medicine approaches. And again, this is really about understanding the mutational status of in the tumors of the patient and really up matching the right drugs. And really, there's a fantastic example that David already alluded to, and right here in Philadelphia from Oncoceutics, where they have a drug called ONC201 that's really showing some promising early activity in both adult and pediatric high-grade gliomas. And what we're doing at NBTS is to try to really expand the patient population where this could be of benefit for, and we're funding a phase 2 trial with Oncoceutics. So I think you can kind of understand why there's so much optimism and excitement in the field. There's a lot more work to do. And that's why I'm honored and humbled to work with each and every one of you and really look forward to doing so. So now I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Lee Shallop, the CEO of Oncoceutics, and his leadership team, so he can tell you more about Oncoceutics' efforts in brain tumors. Lee?
Kirk, thanks for that kind introduction. It's always a pleasure to be working with you and with NBTS. Oncoceutics is a proud Philadelphia company, created to further develop a molecule that was discovered at the University of Pennsylvania. We were started in the city in 2009 and we're headquartered on Market Street. We are delighted to support NBTS and the Race for Hope Philadelphia. Last year, our entire team and their families hosted the registration tent. This year, we are disappointed with the need to be remote so that we weren't able to host it again. But we are delighted to be fundraising with our team for a most important organization dedicated to a most important cause. Now let me turn it over to my colleague, our Chief Scientific Officer, Josh Allen, who will tell you a little more about our drug that is being used to treat patients with brain cancer in clinical trials across the country.
Thank you, Lee. So I discovered the anti-cancer activity of our drug called ONC201 while working as a graduate student at the University of Pennsylvania. And together with my colleagues at Oncoceutics, we have introduced ONC201 into clinical trials for advanced cancer patients. These efforts have been critically enabled by grants from government agencies and disease foundations. Without the support, our scientific ideas would have remained trapped in the laboratory rather than making it to patients in dire need. Through clinical trials, we have found that ONC201 can shrink certain kinds of brain cancer if they have a specific molecular defect called H3K27M. We are committed to advancing ONC201 towards FDA approval for these patients with this molecular defect to increase access to the drug. We are also committed to investigating the activity of the drug in patients with other kinds of cancer, including brain tumors that have other kinds of molecular defects. There are many exciting and compelling findings in the laboratory studies that we look forward to bringing into clinical trials for patients. My colleague Sebastian will now tell you about one of these important projects that we will bring to patients very soon thanks to the critical support of NBTS.
Thank you, Josh. We received a grant from the National Brain Tumor Society earlier this year that sponsors a clinical trial with ONC201 in a subgroup of brain tumor patients that have so-called EGFR low or EGFR independent GBMs. This is about 25% of all GBM patients. And it is really important to know that the study is only possible with the support from NBTS, and that NBTS can only support trials and companies like ours with the support from donors and events such as the Race for Hope today in Philadelphia. So we want to extend a huge thank you to NBTS and the entire NBTS community, and we'll work hard to translate the support into effective therapies for brain cancer patients. Thank you very much, NBTS, and greetings to all of you from the team at Oncoceutics. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the entire team at Oncoceutics and for your innovation and support of the brain tumor community and your support of the National Brain Tumor Society. We are proud to partner with you in this fight. I would like to take this moment to thank all of you for tuning in this morning and for joining us for our first ever virtual event. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon as you head out into your communities and commemorate this day. Before we go, I'm going to turn it over to Congressman Dwight Evans so that he can remind us how important it is for us to use our voice and advocate for the needs of this community. And then we'll have Team Packers kick off our event. Thank you and have a beautiful day.
Thank you for inviting me to the National Brain Tumor Society to speak about this dreadful disease. My name is Dwight Evans, Congressman from the 3rd Congressional District. I'm here to join with you to help get the necessary medical research that will be necessary to fight this disease. You know, all of us is in this together. Nobody can do it alone. I want to do my part. You have been doing your part. And the way it happens is when people work together, that's what makes a difference. So I'm saying to you that I will do everything I can to fight this dreadful disease and get the necessary research that is important. Let's go get it.
It's Race for Hope Day. We're here about to do our own virtual walk at Mondock in Upper Dublin with Team Packers. So excited to get this kicked off. Hold on. All right, we're starting the walk. Ready? Let's do a big countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team Packers! Come join us as we walk.
Hello, and welcome to the 15th Annual Race for Hope, produced by the National Brain Tumor Society. I am Rabbi Eric Wisnia. I've served on the board of directors for 2 terms for NBTS, and this is my 15th year at the race. We've all lost someone to this horrible disease, a friend, relative, someone we know. The only thing we can do is to fight back. And we do that by raising money to cure this disease, to fund research. But we also remember, and that's why we take a moment now. For as long as we remember our loved ones, they are a part of us. They inspire us. They live within us. And they are here with us. Now we're going to read a poem together. It will be scrolling on your screen. Please read it with me if you like. It's called A Silent Tear. Just close your eyes and you will see all the memories you have of me. Just sit and relax and you will find I'm really still there inside your mind. Don't cry for me now, I'm gone, for I am in the land of song. There is no pain, there is no fear, so dry away that silent tear. Don't think of me in the dark and cold, for here I am no longer old. I'm in the place that's filled with love, known to you all as up above. As the names scroll, I bang the gong 15 times, 1 for each year. I leave you now with the ancient blessing from the book of Numbers in our Bible. It was the blessing that Aaron, the brother of Moses, would put upon all the people to give them strength. He would bless them with God's name, putting God's power upon them. He would hold his hands aloft and say, Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord lift his face to you and give you peace and healing. We all say, Amen. May you have a good and wonderful year, a year of blessing, a year of health, a year of strength.